So, walk me through the process. I call you, hire you as my attorney. What should I bring to my first consultation with you?
Now, this may sound strange, but please bring some ID.
All right. Okay. Okay.
ID.
Okay.
We need to be sure that we're talking to the individual who's actually going to file the
Okay.
bankruptcy. Don't send mama, don't send daddy,
Okay.
don't send auntie, uncle. You come, okay?
Okay.
You cannot file a bankruptcy on behalf of someone else unless you are one of their creditors and you're forcing them to file a bankruptcy. But when I say bring an ID if you're the person who's actually filing the bankruptcy. Bring proof of income. The court system and the statute does require that we verify your income and be able to submit that documentation. So those are the two main things, some ID and please bring some proof of income. And then we walk you through the process. As always, our consults are free. It doesn't cost anything to pick the phone, call us, schedule a consult. We'll discuss all the procedures and we'll listen to you and advise you based on the information you give us which one would be most appropriate for you.
So how long does it take from having the first consultation to, I don't want to jump ahead of myself, going before the court?
Well, again, it depends on which type of bankruptcy you're filing.
Okay.
Are you filing a Chapter 7? Chapter 7 is usually a few days, less than 60 days. You're at a 341 hearing, and then usually a couple of months later you get your discharge if everything is appropriately filed, if there are no assets to be sold. And a Chapter 7 is liquidation. And what a liquidation is, it's based upon your income. If you fall within a certain income level, you can qualify to file a Chapter 7. And all those assets that you have, which are not exempt, like your house and other assets which are not exempt, then the trustees take those assets and they sell them in order to pay your creditors. Okay. If there are no assets to be sold, then that part of the bankruptcy for Chapter 7 doesn't take place. So there's nothing to sell. So that makes it move faster.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
with Chapter 13 is 3 years to 5 years.
Oh, wow.
You're usually in a payment plan from anywhere to 3 to 5 years. So it's like a debt consolidation, but with the backing of the federal government and federal laws to protect creditors as well as consumers who file a Chapter 13. And you pay back a portion of that which you owe to your creditors in a period from 3 to 5 years.
Okay, and I know you see this a lot too. Do you need a bankruptcy lawyer to file bankruptcy? The pros and cons behind that.
No. It's not wise.
Okay.
It's not wise because some of the things I just mentioned. The average citizen doesn't have an idea of what lien stripping is or a cram down, those terminologies that can be a benefit to the debtor. They don't have the knowledge of how to go about justifying and proving that the student loan should be forgiven, if not in all, but in part. Those are some of the things that an attorney who practiced bankruptcy would know and would know how to benefit the debtor.
All right, and this.
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Find out now with the all-new What's Happening Birmingham app. Download today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, follow us on Twitter at HappeningBham, or call us at 205-538-4508. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today. What's Happening Birmingham, your source for everything Birmingham.